That messed up eyebrow. Hi neighbor, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hippie Me. My channel is about fashion, makeup, and life in general, and this is a life in general video because, as you can tell by the title, I have to go get tested for COVID-19. I have a mask with me. I'm not wearing it right now just so you can see my face while I'm talking to you. Basically what happened is today is Tuesday, and on Saturday, 3 days ago, my boyfriend, who I love with my whole heart, who's driving me, went to my neighbor's house to help her with a project. Right after he got back, like an hour after he got back, the neighbor then texted him to inform him that she received a text because my neighbor's daughter, we'll call her Kay, had gone to dinner with some church friends. While she was there, she got excited about a baby. She held the baby. On Saturday, after my boyfriend went over to help them with the project and he came back, they got a text from somebody in that group that the baby that Kay held tested positive for COVID-19. That means that Kay was a direct contact. And when my boyfriend was over at their apartment, he was like a secondary contact. Currently, it was 9 days ago. At the time that we found out, it had been 6 days. So it was Saturday. I texted my bosses to let them know because I wasn't sure if I, as like a tertiary contact, if that was dangerous or not. So after a couple of conversations and the bosses talking with HR and me staying home yesterday from work, what they decided was that in order for me to come back to work, because of the type of job that I have, which I know I haven't described to you guys very much, but what I have said about it is that it's a very interpersonal job. I'm working closely with clients. Because of that type of job, they would feel most comfortable with me getting a COVID-19 test before I come back to work. So I made an appointment and I'm going to go get tested for COVID-19. I'm pretty confident that I don't have it, but with it being so new and with all of the people who have it but don't show any symptoms and everything, like, this is out of an abundance of caution, but like I also feel better having just taking the test and knowing that I don't have it. It does take a few days for the test to get back, so of course I'm gonna end up being out of work this whole week. And when I get the results back, I will film that toward the end of the video so that you know what the results are with me. Baby, how do you feel?
I'm still waking up a little bit.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't feel any fear. I think from where we are, it's just your job that worries. But I think, like, as far as the doctor I spoke to told me, like, we're clear to be out. We're clear to be in public and do things as we please, but the business community has got their own layer of standards, baby.
Yeah. Out of an abundance of caution, they would just feel better having me back at work after having taken a test and coming back negative so that there's no doubt and no confusion. So I'm gonna try my best to record the test for posterity's sake and so that you guys can see. That's kind of why I'm vlogging this, is because everybody has said it's kind of an uncomfortable experience getting the test done. I'm very curious. I haven't had a COVID test yet. I just want to see what it's like and share that with you so that if you find out that you need to go get the test, you can see kind of what it's really like, and I can share like how it actually feels. Does it feel as awful as everybody's saying and all of that stuff? I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but we're in it together. So we're on our way to the urgent care or wherever we're going right now to get my test appointment. I'll see you in a few minutes when I'm actually in the doctor's office, I think. What a fun vlog! All checked in. A little bit nervous. Just waiting. Okay, so the attendee just took my blood pressure and my temperature, and quite literally she did the nose swab so fast that like I couldn't get my camera out in time. It was very simple. She just put a long cotton swab into my nose, back to like here. People talk about feeling like it goes like back into your brain, and I was like, no, that's not what happened. They put it back here, like 3 seconds. So It does not go back into your brain unless there's going to be another swab that I don't know about that comes in 2 minutes. But just saying. Pretty painless, pretty quick and easy. If you're avoiding taking the test because you think it's going to hurt or it's going to be uncomfortable, very much not. I don't think she can give me the results right now, but she did leave the room, so I'm recording. At the urgent care.
All right, so we'll get you tested. 3 to 5 days is typical turnaround time. Okay. You're gonna want to make a my chart account. They should have sent you an email.
Yeah, I
go
saw
on
that.
there. The reason is that we aren't calling negatives back. There's just too many. We get about 100 a day, so I can't do that and see patients, and they really want me to see patients. So if it's positive, you will definitely hear from us. So basically, you don't want to hear from me. So if it's negative, you won't, but you'll see it on my chart. It gets released basically at the same time as it comes to us. But if it's positive, you'll hear from us.
Okay.
Any questions for me?
So the swab was the whole test, just that was all of it?
That's it.
Okay. People made it sound like such a big deal.
Used to be really bad.
Oh, okay.
So have you ever had a flu swab?
No.
I mean, not really bad, but the flu swab makes you feel like you're getting a little piece of your brain. Okay.
That's what people always said. Yeah.
And that's because what it actually did, it's a nasopharyngeal, so this is an anterior nasal. You go, you do it, and it's going, I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but the other one, it would actually go through, it goes through your nasal passage, basically to the back of your throat. It hits the back of your throat. Yeah. So that one is a lot more miserable. But the problem is that it tends to make people sneeze and gag, which aerosolizes the virus, which puts everybody at risk. So we can't do that one in the office. You know, they're working on this for a while. After a while, they came up with this anterior nasal one, and the testing that they're doing is actually pretty much as accurate as the other one. So now we can do this one, and it's as accurate.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
cool.
Because it is not fun to get. The flu swab is still the same, and that's why right now we're not doing the flu swab.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if it is COVID, we just gave it to everybody in the building, basically. But so this one's much better.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Any
Nothing to
other
be scared of.
questions?
No, that's it.
No,
That's it.
bad. So I'll give you this, which just says exactly what we just talked about.
Okay, so I'm back in the car with the baby. It went fine. The way that the doctor described it is that there used to be an old test that did go back into your brain and down your throat.
All the way down, yeah.
But they don't do that anymore. So it was just a really easy swab right up to here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna get the results back in 3 to 5 days.
Technology.
That's all. We just have to wait. And the lady at the front desk was super nice, and she kept calling me pretty, which was nice.
Oh, baby, pretty.
Oh, thanks, baby. So I'll see you guys in 3 to 5 days when I have the results, which will come by email. Here's hoping and praying that it is a negative result. I'm pretty sure, but here's hoping.
Yay.
So today is Monday, September 28th, and I just found out about my results this morning after taking the test on Tuesday the 22nd last week. I came back negative. I don't have COVID, thank God. I'm happy. I kind of also assumed that because I had no symptoms the entire time. But I'm definitely happy to have it confirmed. I'm allowed to go back to work, so I'm sitting in my work parking lot today, right before work. The only thing I'm a little bit annoyed about was the way that the results were given. Basically, I thought that when I got my results, there was going to be an email that I received or something notifying me, oh, hey, your results are here. And that was not the case. So my results were actually available to be seen around 8:40 p.m. on Wednesday night after taking the test on Tuesday morning. However, I got no notification or text or any kind of notice about the fact that they were there and that they were available to be seen. So I just kept thinking, oh, they hadn't come in yet. So I didn't even check the website until day 3. I checked on Friday. And when I looked at the website on Friday, you can see all of these different tabs at the top of the homepage for after I log in. And there's health, messaging, profile, all of these different tabs that I was looking through, and I was like, oh, there's no information in here, no information in here. They have a record of the fact that I did have a visit to take the test, but they don't have any updates about my test results being in, and it looked like where it should be. What I didn't realize was That's not where the results were. I had to scroll a bit down the page and there's this little tab at the bottom that says test results. And I found that this morning on Monday because I was getting ready to call them and be like, what the heck, where are my results? It's been more than 5 days and I'm gonna miss another week of work. So I scrolled down and I found that tab and I was like, there's no way. But I clicked on it and there it was. There was my results. And I felt like a dummy. So I wish the communication on that had been a little clearer for sure about exactly how I was going to receive the results. Like I thought I was checking in the right places is the moral of the story. And I missed like 3 extra days of work that I didn't have to miss because I didn't know where the results were. And like, it's a lot of money to lose. If you have a similar kind of website that you're looking at to find your test results, just check all of the different boxes. You might find important things that should be at the top or should be referenced in your profile or in your messages down at the bottom of the page apparently. And you might not get an actual email saying, hey, your results are in. Ultimately, it turned out for the best because if you watched my last video, I mentioned this, and on Instagram, I mentioned this. My cat Dixie was having a lot of health problems last week and we had to take her to the pet hospital. She had to stay overnight. It was just there. We had to take her to there was a lot of stuff happening. She's fine now. She's a-okay. She's on some medication, but she's tapering off of it. She's going to be just fine. So it was helpful to my boyfriend and to my cat that I was available to be there for those things. So in the end, you know, God is good. The timing was what it was and it turned out okay for that reason. And to be honest, the stuff with Dixie was over with by the end of the day Thursday. So I could have gone to work on Friday and Saturday, for example, had I seen that the results were available. It just seems to me like they're COVID test results. Why are they all the way at the bottom of the page instead of being up at the top, emailed to me, getting a call about it, getting a text about it, notified out the wazoo that my results are in. You know, that's kind of what I expected, especially in this day and age, in this moment when everybody is so tense about COVID. That's kind of what I expected, was at least an email saying, hey, your results are in. At the end of the day, it's a happy story. It's a happy result. I don't have COVID-19. The test was not as scary or painful as people have talked about because they've updated the test. They've changed it, the doctor said, from how it used to be. So if you do need to go get the test, don't worry. It's not going to go into your brain. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's good that I did get tested and that I did stay home for a while just to be safe. Thank you so much for following me on this journey, for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in your comments below. And if you or a family member or a loved one have been affected by COVID-19, my heart goes out to you. I love you and I'm praying for you and I'm praying for the country and I'm praying for all of our health. I really am. And I encourage everyone who's watching this video to make sure you are registered to vote and vote, because I think that whoever is the next president of the United States will greatly impact how COVID-19 goes for America. Our choice of government will greatly impact the path that is taken regarding COVID-19. I don't think that that's a particularly bold thing to say. Leave your comments and your thoughts below. I hope that you enter my giveaway. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away $100 to one of my subscribers. So if you want to be considered for that, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at prettyhippieme, and put your Instagram in a comment of this video or any other video so that I can find you, contact you through Instagram should you be the winner of that $100 prize. Anyway, I have to go into work. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you and your time, the fact that you are spending your time here with me. So much love. Bye.